All right, y'all. Back afternoon session. We got to help Jack, one of our customers. He's trying to get for his wife a Christmas present, which is a Lexus GX. So that's what we're going to be working on right here. We're live on TikTok again. So I've got the second camera, which confuses the hell out of me. Second time doing this, gang. So feedback is, feedback is more than welcome. Give me a second here. I'm still getting set up. Friendly reminder, back at CarEdge.com, we are running a promotion right now. So if we can help you out with anything, check it out, CarEdge.com. And like I said, we are going to be calling dealers here in a couple minutes, trying to help Jack out for the Lexus GX. So I'm going to double check my notes. Give me a second here. Okay, so we can be calling dealers in Alabama, South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, and Texas. He's in the South. And we're looking for a GX. Let me also double check. Going to go to the phone here. All right, so he's also open-minded to certified. We want blue brown, so certified or new. Lexus GX, and we want a blue exterior, brown interior. And then we also want captain's chairs in the second row. Okay, so second row. Captain's chairs. That's what we're working with, gang. Yeah, that's what we're working with. Let me come back here. All right, so I think we're back on the TikTok. LeVar wants to know how I'm doing. I'm doing pretty good, LeVar. I'm doing pretty good. I'll be happier once we've gotten Jack's wife her Christmas present. That'll make me feel very, very good. So here's what I'm thinking we'll do. Let me get that there. Here's what I'm thinking we'll do. I'll actually walk y'all through my process to find this vehicle and what we do back at CarEdge.com for our customers. So let me share my screen. If you're over on TikTok, I encourage you to watch over on YouTube because you can actually see more of what's going on over on YouTube. But let me share my screen. This should work. Fingers crossed. And then let me set this. 1 second, y'all. There we go. We got that. Discard. Change this. Boom, right there. Okay, so I'm going to use some of the tools that we have that we use back at CarEdge.com. Our team uses back at CarEdge.com. And again, for those of you just joining, we're helping Jack find his wife. Jack's one of our CarEdge Concierge customers. Find his wife's Lexus GX. New is fine. We are also A-OK with a pre-owned one. It needs to be a blue exterior, brown interior, captain's chairs in the second row. All right, so let's come here. Yeah, we've got a zip code 30305. All right, I'm using one of our back-end tools here just to get a pulse check for inventory, but I'll actually, you know what, let's just use the car search. We can use the car search altogether. So let me come over here, my.caredge.com. All righty, so we're looking for a Lexus GX, and we'll look at new or certified. We'll look at new initially. Zip code I want to be in is his, which is 30305. Now, the last few Lexus GX deals that we've done have been at MSRP. So that is the deal. That is the deal on a Lexus GX is at MSRP. A lot of dealers are charging over MSRP, but that's, the goal here would be to get one at MSRP. And allocation is going to be tricky on these as well. Okay, so then let's do color. We'll do exterior. We said we prefer blue. Interior, we said we prefer brown. We're down to 82 matches nationwide. Holy cow. And let's get rid of in-transit ones because this has to be at Christmas. And that broke the car search. That is special. Let's try this again. So we got Lexus, we got GX, we got new. Let's do color again. Let's blue. All right. Maybe we're just going to look at all of them. Let's try it one more time. Lexus GX. And we'll go color. We'll get the blue one. Oh, come on, man. That's very frustrating. All right, we will just look at, whoops, Lexus and then GX and then new. All right, we will start here. We're in 30305, update location. All right, let's see what we're working with. In transit, we can see if they have this already sold, but let's see real quick. Features. Blue, we've got a gray interior. This is an option, but probably not going to be the one. Let's look at this one. Gray and gray. Oops. Man, you can see they're all in transit at this Hennessy Lexus of Atlanta. There's probably going to be a wait list for Jack, which is going to be the tricky thing. Yeah, blue, brown. All right, so let's actually call them about this stock number because, again, this has to be the goal here is for this to be a Christmas gift for his wife. So, yeah, if they're all in transit and we have to get on a wait list, that's going to make things pretty difficult. But let's call the dealer and let's see. Let's see if they have a wait list or what the situation is. Yeah, let's try it. All right, 6, 7, 8. 3943164. All right, let's see what happens.
Thank you for calling Hennessy Lexus of Atlanta. This call may be recorded for quality assurance. For service, press 1. For sales, press 2. For parts.
Oh, please answer.
The person you called is unavailable.
Oh, hi. My name is Zach Shefska. I'm calling on behalf of a friend. He's trying to get a birthday present for his wife. It's one of your Lexus GX that I think might be in transit or maybe is already on your lot. I've got a stock number here, 2242336. If you give me a call back, the number that I've dialed from would be perfectly fine. I would just like to get some more information to see if this vehicle is actually available and to see if we can help Jack out and get this vehicle for his wife. Thanks so much. Look forward to hearing from you. Okay, so bummer, that dealership, which is the one closest to him, if I'm not mistaken, didn't answer. Let's see if we can find another one. So these are all at Hennessy. All right, this one's in Roswell. Let's see if they have one. Excuse me. Let's see if they have one that could fit. Excuse me, could fit the bill. Blue and brown. I'm not sure if it has the captain's chairs though. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, let's give them a call. And I'm just going to close out of that one so I don't get confused. This one doesn't even have a stock number assigned to it yet, so I am fairly certain they don't even have this vehicle on the ground, but let's try them really quick. All right, we're cool.
Thank you for calling Nally Lexus of Roswell. This call may be recorded for quality assurance. To reach our service department, press 1. For sales, press 2. For parts, press 3. If you purchased a car and have questions about your purchase, press 1. For new car sales, press 2. For used car sales, press 3. To reach an operator, press 0.
Thank you for calling Nally Lexus Roswell. How may I direct your call?
Hey, I'm doing well. Can I talk to someone in sales, please?
Sure, one moment, please.
Thank you much.
Now, Lexus Roswell, Nigel and Sales.
Hi there. What was your name, sir?
My name is Nigel.
Hey, Nigel. How are you? My name's Zach.
How you doing, Zach? How can we help?
I'm doing well. Hey, I'm trying to help a friend out. He's trying to get a GX for his wife for Christmas, trying to do a really fun birthday present. And I'm the kind of
Sure.
go-to car buying friend, so I thought
Awesome.
I'd help him out.
Yeah.
And I know the GX is like really hard to get your hands on. I found one on your website. It doesn't even have a stock number yet, so I'm not sure if you guys even have it on the ground. Can I talk to you about what I'm trying to do, and maybe you can help me figure something out?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I would say this as well, since we're getting rolling on that end. A lot of our GXs are already sold, so anything that you see on our website is going to probably already have a deposit on it. Best way to tackle a GX in this climate is having a deposit in sooner than later. We do have instances where customers do back out of previous deposits, so stuff does come available, but it only come available if you do have a deposit already in place. So you'll be kind of queued into that list, anything like that.
Since he's trying to do it as a Christmas present for his wife, I'm thinking like we either need one that's like already been allocated and we know is going to be there, doesn't have a deposit on it, hasn't been pre-sold, which is unlikely, or he's open-minded to like a certified or used one. So I don't know if there's any that have come back as a trade-in yet.
Yeah. I would say that's gonna be even tougher because we barely get them on the pre-owned side, since this is like his first year in production and things like that. It's very hard to come by. Do they already know what kind of particular model they want as far as color, trimming, and all that?
There's really only 3 specifics. Like they're kind of open when it comes to trim, but the 3 specifics are blue exterior, brown interior, and captain's chairs. Those are the 3 things we're looking for.
So it has to be a blue exterior.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be tough, especially trying to tackle it now and everything like that. With Christmas being a few weeks away, it's gonna. Yeah, I would say if we don't have a deposit now, it's gonna be very hard for you to jump in front of anybody else that does have a deposit on a particular color. If anything does come available.
What do you think are my chances, like going out of state and going a little broader for Jack here? Like I want to try and make his Christmas dreams come true for his wife,
Yeah. It's gonna be very hard to tell because, again, with us being in Atlanta, we do get a majority of that inventory. So anything out of state, that inventory could be cut in half or even more. So they might not be getting a lot of inventory, and then 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna say across the board, everybody's doing deposits. So if you don't have one, you might have to be looking on the pre-owned side.
Okay, gotcha. All right, well then I'll talk to Jack. I mean, I'm gonna call a handful more dealers. I'll probably try some. I don't know, in Alabama, South Carolina, but I think I'm gonna hear the same story, and then I'll have a conversation with him and let him know. Realistically, we're gonna have to probably either miss Christmas or we gotta figure something out.
You can make it potentially Valentine's Day if you can. The sooner the better. Get a deposit. I kid you not. As soon as you can get your name on a list somewhere, it's gonna work out for the better. If you're open to different colors other than just the navy exterior, that will also broaden your chances of getting one as well. So. I can do this for us, Zach, as well. I got some information written down in my notes as well. You said the GX. Did you say the model need to be a premium or a luxury?
No, I mean honestly, as long as we have the blue exterior, preferably brown interior, captain's chairs, it could be whatever trim. That's not a concern to the customer.
Gotcha. And then let me do this, Zach. What's a good phone number for you, just in case something does pop up? I can make sure I let you know.
Yeah, the number I dialed you from is ideal if that works for you.
Ooh, could you read it off to me? I'm at the sales desk and the caller ID's turned the other way.
No, that's
Yep. Absolutely. Let me know. What is 828
426
5993. 5993. Awesome. So I have that. I got that for us, Zach, and then I'll touch base with my managers and stuff like that, and also go ahead and kind of put the word out there and just call around and see what happens, and then I'll kind of keep you posted on our end.
No, I appreciate it. I really, really do, and I kind of knew I was gonna be in a difficult situation on the GX, but I didn't know quite how difficult. So I appreciate it, man, and
absolutely.
You guys stay busy.
No, likewise. We'll talk soon.
Cool. Thanks so much.
Right, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, so that's super informative. Wow. All right, so we're trying to get a deal done for Jack, for his wife, by Christmas on a GX, and you heard it right there. That is going to be really, really, really challenging to be able to get done. So let's try going a little further away. Like, let's call it at least. And I told Jack I was going to send the link to this so he could watch me try and do this for him. So let's go, like, I don't know. Let's go further away. Let's try a few more dealers and see what happens. And we didn't have luck at Hennessy before. So let's see here. We could try, I guess we could try Butler. And I am curious if there's going to be anything on the certified side. Let's see. Is there anything certified? 2020s. No, this is not the new body style. There's probably not a single 2024 new body style that's sitting out there. Ooh, all right, Jack. You got me on a tough one, baby. All right, let's try calling the one in Macon. Let's see if they have any. Yeah, no stock number. Probably also pre-sold, but let's give it a try. Let's see if they have any info for us. Again, we are doing this for Jack down in Georgia. Wants to get his wife a Christmas present. Let's see what we can do.
Thank you for calling Butler Lexus. To schedule a service appointment, press 1. To check on your vehicle already in service or your service advisor, press 2. For the parts department, press 3. For sales, press 4. For
Thank you for calling Butler Lexus. Time I direct your call.
Hey there, can I speak to someone in sales, please?
Sure, hold on, please.
Thank you so much.
Butler Lexus, this is Anthony. How can we help you?
Hey, Anthony, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing great, thanks. Hey, I'm trying to help a friend of mine who lives down your area. He wants to get his wife a GX for Christmas, and seems like it's going to be a tall task for me to be able to help him out. Would you mind seeing if you have anything available for me?
I can tell you right off the bat, I don't have anything available.
They're all pre-sold.
Yeah, they're all pre-sold. That we have basically a 3 to 4 month wait just to get them into our allocations for the next person in line.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, it's that I don't think that's going to happen for this year unless he's willing to pay like addendums, markups, all that kind of stuff on them. Because, like I said, that's about the only way you'll find one is maybe a used one that's marked up like $30,000. I've been noticing people are buying them and selling them for like $30,000 over MSRP.
Holy cow! That is
It's the number one SUV in the market. There's no doubt about it. That thing is good looking. Everybody wants it, and the lists are just growing. So yeah, if they want to get on one, the earliest they'll maybe get one is maybe March of next year.
Gotcha. So we're not talking a Christmas gift. We're talking like a Valentine's Day, maybe if we get
Yes,
lucky.
yeah. I would, if he's that serious about getting one, he needs to get on the list. Like I said, we're the number one Lexus dealership in the entire South.
Yep.
We don't do addendums, we don't do markups, but I mean, the only places that I've heard of that have them kind of available is if somebody doesn't take them, they'll mark them up like $20,000 and then try to sell them like that so they can just knock somebody's head off. But we don't do any of that stuff here.
I mean, I appreciate you saying that, man. That resonates deeply with me. Well, let me call. His name's Jack. Let me call him and see if he's open-minded to something else, because I know he wants the boxy SUV, or at least like that's what his wife wants. And there's no chance we're gonna find a used one that's at a reasonable price. And obviously, you're like the third dealer I've called today, so it's becoming very clear. There's no chance of getting one before Christmas.
The GX, like I said, people are seeing them, but yeah, I mean, and put it in perspective, man. Lexus has the most loyal customer base of any customer base. I mean, besides us. But there was people on year-long waiting list before it even got released. So you're talking about people that have been waiting almost 2 years for this new GX.
Yeah. No, it's kind of wild that there's that much of a demand for it, but it's a good-looking car, and it's going to last a while because it's a Toyota. So I get why they're so popular.
Yeah, and like put it this way, I got a customer that's being delivered today. He had been waiting since May.
Woo!
Because he wanted a luxury plus, and he wanted specific captain's chairs, specific interior. I mean, he didn't have any options available, so it ended up taking a little longer for his.
Are there last question, because I know you're busy and I don't want to waste your time. Are there like, I don't know, anywhere where people share that, like, I don't know, customers who had deposits that walked back on them? Like, is there an internal system or anything to Lexus? Like, is there anywhere I could get my hands on that info to know who's pulling out, who actually has inventory?
But see, that's what I'm saying. So even if they pull out, there's a waiting list. So they just go. They go to the next person on the list.
Gotcha.
There's no coming in. Oh man, I'll give you 20 grand. At least at our store, we don't do that.
Nope, I get it.
So that's the next person on the list, and you got to realize there's 8 salespeople here, and we all have lists. So it goes down based by date of deposits.
That's awesome. Okay, well, I'm happy for you guys and not so happy for me. I got my work cut out for me to try to help him, man. But
you do. Like I said, man, you have any questions, man, you just reach out to me. What was your name?
My name's Zach.
Zach? Well, like I said, you got any problems, Zach, you just reach out to me, man. I'll text you my business card. And Jack wants to put a deposit down for Valentine's Day. That's going to be his best bet.
I appreciate that, man. I got problems. Don't worry. So I might reach out to you for other help, but I'll try and keep it professional. Try and keep it to the Lexus. All right.
I got you, my man.
All right. Hey, happy holidays and thanks for the help.
All right, Zach, you have a good one, buddy.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Okay, so we are obviously 0 for 2, gang, right? Like, finding a Lexus GX is going to be incredibly difficult at MSRP, especially, and hell, even just like finding one that's available. I'm going to try and reach out to, I want to go to Texas. I just want to see if there's, because I think we had done one. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to check. I think at one point in time, we had done one for a customer. Let me check. Yeah, we did one with a dealership in Grapevine, Texas at MSRP about 2 months ago. Or it took 2 months for the vehicle to come into allocation. So let me see here. Let's Grapevine. That was Brian on the team did that one. So let's call that dealership. See if they have any others or if they're able to help us out. 75019. 75019. Update location. Alrighty. Let's try giving them a call. Interesting. We got some reviews from the community on this dealership. All right, let's go. Let's see here. Again, we're trying to help Jack, one of our customers, get a Lexus GX for his wife as a Christmas present. Very challenging. Let's see what we can do.
Thank you for calling Midway Chevrolet's commercial department. This call may be recorded for quality assurance. For service, press 1. For sales, press...
That said Chevrolet. I don't want to call a Chevrolet dealership. Let's see here. Yeah, I want this vehicle. All right, let's try this number. We don't want a Chevy.
Thank you for calling Reliable Lexus. This call may be monitored for quality assurance. To reach our service department, press 1. For sales, please press 2. For the parts department, press 3.
Reliable Superstore. This is Amber.
Hey, Amber, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Can I speak to someone in sales, please?
You reached sales. How can I help?
Awesome. Hey, so I'm trying to help one of my friends. He lives down in your area. His name's Jack, and he is trying to purchase for his wife a Christmas present, and he's interested in getting his hands on a GX. I'm kind of like the go-to car guy, so he asked me for help trying to make this happen. He's actually in Georgia, and I've been calling a bunch of dealerships, and each of them keep telling me the same story, which is like deposit, wait list, the whole 9 yards. I was curious if y'all have any in inventory or any that don't already have, a name on them. Yeah, I was curious if you could help me out.
Gotcha. Yeah, we are unfortunately in the same boat. We could order him one if he wants to schedule a visit, but outside of that, we're pretty hands-tied at the moment.
This is so interesting. Okay, so the GX is just like, we got to get on an allocation. Do you guys have a wait list there?
We have a deposit wait list of around 60 to 70 currently. I think we're getting about 5, maybe 6 a month, but that number is going up. So I don't know what the wait time looks like, but it is getting better.
Okay. Wow, that's awesome. Well, I mean, it stinks for me, but it's awesome that you guys have that many people on the wait list. Are you guys at MSRP or like any add-ons or anything like that?
If it's an order, it would just be MSRP.
Okay.
If it's something here on the lot, we do typically have a value package that they put on with tinted windows and stuff. With an order, that wouldn't be a consideration.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, that's super helpful, Amber. I'm bummed, man. This is becoming very challenging to try and help Jack make his Christmas dream come true here, but we might be having to look at some other vehicles, I think.
Have they considered maybe the Toyota Land Cruisers? They're on the same drivetrain.
Yeah, I think the Land Cruiser is interesting. Like they're trading in, or they're not going to trade it in, but they're going to pretty much make their like 2014 Denali XL their beater. So they're coming from that. So like they just need something big, but doesn't have to be as big as the Denali XL was. And they like the boxy shape, so they're also considering the Defender. But I've been cautioning them. I'm saying, hey, don't go Land Rover, go Lexus instead. It's just better cost of ownership. So maybe we could do the Toyota. But I think I got to give him a call and just be like, hey, here's the reality of the situation. If we want, because they also have specifics like I want the exterior to be blue, the interior to be brown. I want captain's chairs. Like, I don't think we're going to be able to make that happen. I mean, not even by like Valentine's Day. Like, it just seems like there's not a lot of liquidity in the market.
Yeah, just the GXs are pretty difficult, but most other things are not too bad right now.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, thank you so much for your help, Amber. I'm going to try and call a handful more dealerships, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have to go in a new direction.
All right. Well, thanks for checking with us. I appreciate it.
Okay. All the best and have a happy holidays.
You as well. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Damn, this is tough. This is tough, Jack. You set me up, but it's all good. We're going to do the best we can here. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to text Jack right now. So let me see if I can actually get him on the phone so we can talk about options. I told him I was live, so I don't think he'll be concerned about that. For those of you that are on TikTok, you're about to get an interesting angle. Actually, we're just going to feel like a freaking influencer. I hate using that word. All right, so we're going to text Jack. Hey, let me know when you're free and I'll call you with an update on the GX. Do you mind being on the live stream? Okay, so I texted him that. So let's see. Let me put that back over there. And then the other thing is, Jack and I have been talking about some options here. Because I let him know, hey, the GX might be really, really, really challenging to get our hands on. He's also interested in, let's see here. He says, my wife would also probably like the Kia Telluride. Captain's chairs in the second row. So why don't we run with the Telluride for a minute? So that way when Jack and I do get on the phone, we're actually able to talk about some potential options for him. All right, so let's see here. We're gonna switch over. We're gonna start looking for some Telluride options. So let's go to the car search. Kia Telluride new. All right, so if you're just joining, Jack wants to get his wife Christmas present. He won Lexus GX as a Christmas present. I don't think we're going to be able to make that happen. Maybe we can get a used one. That'll be the other path that we can really go down, like look at some of the dealer auctions and things like that. But we're going to turn our attention to the Kia Telluride. He also said is a potential option. I need to set my zip code here to be back in Georgia. So let's update the location. All right, and let's see if we can find one with a blue exterior. And a brown interior. That's gray and gray. Let's just use we want blue exterior. Here we go. Take a look here. Okay, blue black. That could be interesting for him. Let's come back here. That's the EX X-Line. So, oh yeah, the big thing's going to be the captain's chairs. The captain's chairs. Let's see. Does this list out captain's chairs? Unfortunately, with this, we also don't have the vehicle, like the legitimate. It shows it as captain's chairs. Okay, you know what? I'm thinking it might be captain's chairs. The CGI generated one shows captain's chairs. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get an OTD for Jack then on this, so at least I have an option for him. So let's come down here. All right.
Thank you for calling Ed Bold Kia. This call may be recorded for quality assurance. For service, press 1. For sales, press 2. For parts, press 3. For any other inquiry.
Hey there, sorry it broke up a little bit, but my name is Zach. How are you?
Zach, I'm doing good. Mr. Jackson, Mr. Xavier.
Hey, nice to meet you, Xavier. Hey, I have a friend of mine. He's down in your area. He's trying to get a car for his wife as like a Christmas gift. I've been on the hunt for a Lexus GX for him, and I don't think it's going to happen by Christmas time. So the backup option that we've talked about is a Kia Telluride. I saw you guys have one on your lot. I have a stock number here. And so I was just looking to see if I could get some pricing. Jack and I are going to have a conversation probably at the top of the hour. So I'd like to talk about options with him then. Sorry, you cut out there. What was that?
Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to give you the price on it. Link to the still negative.
I mean, like I said, trying to make this a Christmas present. Like ideally, we would do e-signature this week. I know Jack's not available on Friday. That's the only day he couldn't do that. So try and get e-signature done. Then if we could get it delivered with a bow on it and everything this week, next week, I mean, that's the goal.
Okay. Okay, got it. Get your first one, man. Just want to make sure we can go and get this done right. So one sec.
Okay, sure. Works for me. Boom, boom, boom. Taryn, or Xavier. His name was Xavier.
I'm sorry. Let me get your name one more time.
My name's Zach. Your name is Xavier, right?
Xavier, yes, Xavier.
Okay.
Okay, Zach, one sec.
Thanks, Xavier. Whoa. This hold music is wild. Whoa. Oh my.
Okay. Hey, Zach, still with me?
Yeah, what's up, Xavier?
Hey, I'm having trouble getting the line. I'm about to go ahead and have to give you a call back. I still want to get you all situated before I let you go. So do you mind giving me that stop number one more time?
Sure. The stock number is 293121.
Okay, so I can see it. It is still available. Starting at 12.6. What? How much? It was that launcher, right?
Nope.
Tell me right. I'm sorry. 293121.
293121. Yep. The last four of the VIN are 2201. You still there, Xavier?
Yeah, I'm still with you.
Oh, okay.
I'm not pulling up here. Well, let's try this.
It's a 2025 Telluride EX X-Line.
Okay, now I see it.
Nice. Okay. I was like, maybe I have the wrong stock number.
Sorry about that. Okay.
It's all good, Ben.
I see that it's still available. So how do you want to go about this? Do you just want to like overprice it first? And then you want to schedule time to finalize it?
Yeah, I mean, so like I'm trying to help Jack out. Again, this would be a surprise for his wife for her Christmas present. So the thing that would be most helpful for me is I'm gonna call probably like 3 to 5 dealers in the area that all have similar inventory. The big thing that I'm looking for is just to understand what the out the door price would be. So, selling price plus fees, and then tax is going to be the same, registration is going to be the same. And he's contemplating, he'll finance it if there's an incentive to finance it. He'll pay cash if he wants to pay cash. Like, really, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to get the best out the door price for him. So if you could provide that to me, even just over the phone here, would be helpful.
Okay. I'm not going to do that. I have to get my manager on the line. He isn't available at the moment, but I'm going to put you basically on the to give a call back. He'll send you the out the door numbers for this particular Telluride. If you want like text or over email.
I guess text is fine. Yeah, I have like my phone on do not disturb because I get so many spam calls and things like that. I'm sure you can appreciate it. So if you can text me, you've got the 828 number.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so if you can text that, that's fine. And then, like I said, ideally we're doing like e-sign this week. In an ideal world, do you guys need wet signatures in Georgia? Do you need a wet signature on anything, or can everything be e-signed? Yeah, so ideally we get everything e-signed this week, and then we just schedule delivery. He's nearby, so if we could just drop it off, put a bow on it, I'll be his best friend, and you guys have made his wife very happy. So that's what I'm trying to do. Okay.
Let's see. Do you want to shoot for Wednesday to come and basically get everything finalized, and then I'll have my guys reach out to you with some numbers.
I mean, if I'm able to get this done today, I'd be happy. But what I need to do is I need to call like 3 to 5 more dealerships and get OTDs. Once I have the OTDs, then I can tell Jack, hey, here's what I've done for you. Here's what's going to be the best option. and let's move ahead. So that's why I'm saying if you can give me an OTD price, or if your manager can text me an OTD price, I'm just being transparent. I'm gonna call. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time, Xavier. Really appreciate it. Okay. Bye-bye now. Okay. Man, getting pricing is hard. Getting pricing on the GX was not hard because the price of the GX is, it doesn't exist. Let's see. Did Jack text me back? No, he's probably still in his meeting. Okay. Let's see if we can get an OTD from another Kia. So that was Ed Boyles. Let's see if we can get an OTD that I can at least review with him. Because I want to give him an option. I hate when we call customers, or in this case, just doing it for a friend, and we don't have options. We don't have a solution. So let's get a solution for him. Let's see. We got captain's chairs here. Moment of truth. We do. It's got the gray interior, which I don't think is preferred. So we're going to keep looking. Let's see. We don't have photos of this one, so that's a bummer. Let's see. Gray interior. This looks like a dark interior. Dark interior is kind of cool. I need to see if you have captains. Okay, so that's got the brown interior. That's the third row. That's the second row. Okay, cool. This is an option. We got a stock number JT25030. They've had it for 48 days. All right, let's give this dealership a call. Jim Ellis. All right, let's see here. 444-52636.
To provide the very best service, this call may be recorded.
Okay.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Jim Ellis Kia Kennesaw, where you can always expect the best. To book a service appointment with ease, simply say service. You can also say sales, parts, or state a specific person's name. I'm Stella, your digital assistant. How can I help you?
Sales.
Understood. Let me connect you. One moment, please.
Thank you for calling Jim Ellis Kia. This is Brittany and Sales. Can I help you?
Hey, Brittany, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Hey, I was curious if one of the vehicles I found online, if you still have it in inventory, and if I could get my hands on some pricing.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I can definitely see if I can get you in the right direction with that one. Which vehicle?
Can I give you a stock number?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we've got JT25030.
All right, and while I'm looking that up, can I just get your name?
Yeah, sure. My name is Zach Shefska. And just so you know, Brittany, I'm doing this on behalf of a friend. I'm calling you on behalf of a friend. He's trying to get this for his wife as a Christmas present. So I'm like the go-to car buying friend. So just a heads up on that end. But he's local to your area. What was it? The phone number that I called from is preferred if you have that.
828-426-5993.
Yep, you got it.
All right, perfect. My computer's been a little slow today. I apologize.
It's all good. It's that time of year.
Tell me about it. It's been like 2 minutes for it to actually send an email. I was like, yeah, we gotta speed this up. I can't.
I don't know, man. It's the time. It's the time of year to just chill out, take things slow. Like.
And this is for Prestige, right?
Yep. Exactly. It's the blue exterior, brown interior, captain's chairs in the back.
I'm showing it here. Would you mind if I put you on a brief hold and grab one of my inventory specialists?
Yeah,
So they
absolutely.
can confirm whether it's here or not.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not going anywhere.
All right, hold on just for me just a second, okay?
Okay, sure. Thank you so much. Back to hold we go. No hold music. Bummer. Okay, we're waiting. All right, trying to help Jack's wife. Well, trying to help Jack get a Christmas gift for his wife. Waiting on hold. Almost having fun. Okay, I muted myself on the phone call because we're waiting for Brittany to get back. This is a depressing hold. I wish we had some music. I really wish we had some music. That would make this way more fun, but unfortunately, we do not. Still, it's for 48 minutes in. Haven't been able to get GX availability or pricing. Haven't been able to get Telluride pricing yet. So this is painstaking so far. But that's okay. We are gonna persist. Yeah. Oh.
Hello, is it Zach?
Hey, hi Zach here.
Hey, my name is Jack Strickland. How are you?
Hey Jack, how are you?
Good. They just let me know that you were working on trying to get pricing on the Telluride that we have.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm trying to help my friend Jack out. He's trying to get this for his wife as a Christmas present, if possible.
So, are you shopping for them?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. What is your name?
My name's Zach Shefska.
Okay. And what is his name?
His name is Jack, and I can give you his personal info a little bit later down the line if that's okay.
Okay. What are you trying to accomplish then? If you want to shop around for him, I just want to make sure that we are trying to make your time worth it.
Yeah, for sure. What I'm trying to accomplish is Jack's very busy. He asked me if I could contact multiple dealers and try and get him the best price and then get this thing delivered with a bow before Christmas for his wife. So that's what I'm in the process of doing.
Do you have a price in mind? Because we just want to make sure we're not trying to go back and forth with the game. You know, we just want our business up front.
For sure. I've only called 2 Kia dealers so far. His original goal was to get the GX, the Lexus GX. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, as I don't know if you know, but like everyone's telling me, hey, you're going to be on a wait list for months. Like try a Valentine's Day present, not a Christmas present. So you're the second dealer I've called for the Telluride. First dealer, they couldn't get me through to a manager, so they couldn't give me pricing. You're the first one that I'm hopeful I can even get an OTD on. So I don't have something in mind. I don't know quite what these are going for. Yeah, just starting the process for him.
Okay. It just seems like we're just going to get shop, so I just want to make sure that I have an opportunity to earn your business when you do come up with a price in mind, okay?
Yeah, no, to be explicit, I plan on contacting 3 to 5 dealers, getting OTDs, and then letting Jack know, hey, here's the one that I think we should go with. So yeah, I don't want you to think there's any smoke and mirrors here on my end. That's my approach.
All right. Well, we'll get pricing with you, and I'll let you know what it includes, and then you just let me know what you're thinking, okay?
Okay. Are you gonna text it, or can you share with me over the phone here? Or?
Put it over to you. Which phone number do you want me to send to?
The 828 number works fine.
Okay. I think they wrote it down wrong. Will you please say it again?
Sure. 828-426-5993.
5993.
Yes.
I'll text you just a little bit, okay?
Okay. And what was your name again? Jack, correct?
My name is Jack.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like I said, trying to help Jack out here, so hopefully we can make it happen.
Gotcha. I'll get it done for you.
Thanks, Jack. Appreciate it. Happy holidays.
You as well.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Man, oh man. So you guys could see, this is the challenge, right? Like this is unequivocally the challenge, is even just getting pricing. So hopefully Jack will text with some pricing here in a minute, because I have to call our Jack and I want to be able to give him some good news, like that we actually have movement on something. Let me see here. Yeah, I haven't gotten any texts yet from the prior dealership either. So waiting game, definitely. Yeah, I agree. It is like pulling teeth, unfortunately. All right, let's do one more, because I want to have literally something to share with Jack when I call him. Let's see, has this got the brown interior? No, it says the black interior. Looks like it's black. Cool. We got captain shares. We got brown interior. Let's make one more phone call. Also, I'm supposed to call someone for work at 3 p.m. Let me text him really quick. Actually, I'm gonna have to send an email. Okay, give me 1 second, gang. I'm gonna send an email, let my 3 p.m. know that I'm just gonna need a couple, or that I won't be able to make our scheduled call. So give me 1 second here. These are the joys of going live. Bear with me. Email. Okay, hit send on that. That's done. Okay, let's call this dealership. And no pricing yet. All right, let's see what we got here. Whoops, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2.
Thank you for calling CarEdge Kia of Woodstock. For sales, press 1. For service, press 2. For parts, press 3.
Drum roll. Alrighty. Let's try that again. All right, let's try calling this dealership again. 6, 7, 8. So far, so
Thank you for
good.
calling CarEdge Kia of Woodstock. For sales, press 1. For service, press 2. For parts, press 3. For
Wowza. Damn. This is so fascinating to me. Yeah. Thank you, Digital Biz. Wow, why is this so hard? I don't know, man. I don't know. This is incredibly frustrating. All right. Let's go directly. Maybe I'm dialing. Maybe it's on me. Maybe I'm dialing the wrong number. Let's go to the dealership website and let's try. Let's see. Okay. All right. That was the number I just called. Yeah, that's literally the exact number I just called. Damn. I wonder if they know that their phone number is not working. I wish I could tell them. Okay, I'm going to try calling their main line and I'll let them know that their phone number is not working. Okay, here we go.
Thank you for calling CarEdge Kia of Woodstock. For sales, press 1. For service, press 2. For
Okay, we're going to try this deal. This is this is proving why our business does what our business does. All right, let's try again. This time I'm not going to press for sales.
Thank you for calling CarEdge Kia of Woodstock. For sales, press 1. For service, press 2. For parts, press 3. For tag and title questions or gap and warranty cancellations, press 4. For CarEdge Insurance Agency, press 6.
Cool.
For any other questions, press 0 to speak to our reception.
Dude. Dang it. I really want to tell them that their phone's not working. As a business owner, if our phone wasn't working, I would hope someone would tell us our phone's not working. This is... Okay. All right. Let's try and find another Telluride. Damn. That's such a bummer. All right. Let's see this one. What a bummer. Big money. Give me captain's chairs. Give me captain's chairs. Give me captain's chairs. Captain's chairs. Okay. This one would work. Let's call this dealership. Hopefully this goes through.
To serve you better, this call may be recorded for training and quality purposes.
Okay. Hmm. Wowza. All right, let's keep trying. Let's keep trying. We are resilient. Oh. TikTok has determined I'm inactive. All right, TikTok, I'm here, man. I'm here. All right, let's see. Let's try one more Kia dealer. Then I saw someone in the chat here on YouTube saying, also, wow, we had a contribution come in from Genie Flute. All right, Genie Flute, I promise I will come back to this. That is very kind. Let's see if we can help Jack out a bit more, and then I promise I'll spend time on your super chat. 11 blue 2024 Lexus GX available used. Let's call those dealers. So I'll call about some of the used Lexus GX because, again, that's Jack's wife's preferred option here is the Lexus GX, but we called 3 dealers. They're all waitlist only. So we got to do the best we can. Kia Telluride as a backup. We've tried 4 Kia dealerships so far. So we're just getting started, but we've tried 4 Kia dealerships and unfortunately no luck yet on an out the door price. I am texting with that other dealer. This does not have the brown interior, but it does have the captain's chairs. Let's find one with the brown interior. That's also got a black interior. Let's look at this one. Again, the customer only requirements, blue and brown captain's chairs, blue, brown captain's chairs. And the Land Rover Discovery is still an option on the table. So we might end up going back in that direction too. Although I cautioned him not to think about the Land Rover because of cost of ownership. But you know what? The Discovery is one of the most oversupplied vehicles at the moment. So it could be a good option. All right, we've got one here. Let's see if we can get through to someone. Alrighty.
Thank you for calling Bulldog Kia. To schedule a service appointment, press 1. To speak to a service advisor, press 2. For parts, press 3. For sales, press 4.
Bulldog Kia, this is Joe.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
Good, what's up?
Hey, I'm trying to help a friend of mine. He lives down in your area. He's trying to get a Christmas gift for his wife, and he's thinking about a Telluride. I've got a stock number here. I was curious if it's still in inventory and if I could get some pricing.
All right, what's the stock number?
K is in, I don't know, what's the word that starts with K? K. 25, K is in kangaroo, 25295.
And tell me about you said it's a Telluride?
Yeah, it's a Telluride. Yep. His only requirements, his wife's only requirements are blue exterior, brown interior, captain's chairs. So been trying to get him a Lexus GX. Don't think that's actually possible just because of the wait lists and everything. And so Telluride was the backup.
So while I'm checking on that, is that the only one he would be interested in a new one, or do you think that she would consider like that certified pre-owned or something like that if it saved them some money?
I think they're open-minded to CPO. They were open-minded to CPO on the GX. So I think if the deal warrants it on the Kia, that would also be something worth considering.
And then let's see here. So I want to make sure that one is available.
Sure.
In here, might take me a few minutes to do that. What's a good number? And you said what was your name?
My name is Zach.
Zach. And what's your last name, Zach?
Shefska, Shefska.
then what's a good number to reach you back, Zach?
The one that I called you from is perfect. Do you have that handy?
28426.
Yep, exactly.
5993. Okay. And have they driven one of these yet to make sure that it's the right vehicle for them?
Yeah, we're good on. There's like kind of a hit list here that they've got me working through. We're good on the Telluride. We're good on the GX. Obviously, like I said, can't really get my hands on one of the GXs by Christmas, so we should be good on the Telluride here if we can get everything lined up.
Okay. And when would they be wanting to go ahead and go forward with everything?
Ideally, we would want to do e-signature this week and then strive for a delivery either this week or beginning of next week.
Okay. And then would they be titling? They're the ones buying the car?
Yeah. I'm not touching any of that. They're the ones buying the car.
Okay. Are they in Georgia?
Yep. 30305.
Okay. And then would they be financing the car?
It's up in the air in terms of how they're going to pay for it. Could do a cash deal, could do financing. Yeah, it's kind of up in the air.
Well, and the reason I ask is I know that there are some incentives for financing that will actually bring the price down. But I can find out that.
Yeah, that's fine. Just so you know, just to level set with you, I'm kind of like the go-to car person that they ask for help, all my friends and family. So my plan here is to call 3 to 5 dealerships, try and get out the door prices, and then have a conversation with Jack and say, hey, here are the options that I was able to get for you. Here's the one that I think you should do. So just a heads up, like I'm really going to base my recommendation on the best out the door price for him.
Okay. All right. Well, give me one. Let me verify that I have the call first.
Sure.
The pricing info and see what we can work out for you guys.
Okay. And what was your name again, sir?
Joe Miller.
Joe. Okay. I appreciate it, Joe. Yeah. And if you want, you can text that number and it'll come through right to me. So I'm texting with a few dealers right now, ideally trying to get this done in the next 24, 48 hours.
I got you. Okay. Well, let me get that for you as quick as I can.
Appreciate you, Joe. Happy holidays. Thanks. Bye. Tough sledding. All right. Let's see if we can reach out to those dealers about the used Lexus. And let me see if Jack's available. Nope. Still waiting to hear back from him. As soon as I do, see if we can get him on a call here and give him an update. All right. So one of our community members mentioned that there are quite a few, used Lexus GX 2024. So let's take a peek. And then let's do year. So there's one certified Lexus GX nationwide right now. Holy cow, that's in blue. What about used? Used breaks the damn car search. So let's try that again. There we go. There's 11. Look at these prices, guys. They're asking $90,000, $100,000, $71,000. I don't think buying one used is going to be the move because the price is just insane. Whoops, where did that go? I mean, we can try calling this dealer that's got a $95,000 price on the GX, but this is insanity. I would never recommend someone pay this much over MSRP for a used vehicle. I don't think this is a real viable option. Yeah, Pravar's asking, is it possible to get MSRP on the Lexus GX? Yes, but you have to get on a wait list. And you got to find one. You got to find a dealer that'll work with you. So I think it's a waste of everyone's time to call this dealership for a $96,000 used Lexus. I mean, I'll call them and say, hey, we might be interested in buying it at MSRP, but I'm pretty sure they're going to say no. But we can try. We can at least call them and ask. Let's at least get the story behind this car, because There's real interest here. If they were able to give me numbers, Jack would probably do it. Let's try him up.
This call may be recorded for quality assurance.
Thank you for calling Miss Park Lexus.
Hey there, was wondering if I could talk to someone in sales. Thanks. Hey there, a little challenging to hear you. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Hey, I'm trying to help a friend out. They're in the market to get a Lexus GX. I saw you guys have a certified used one. They're trying to do it as like a Christmas present for his wife. He's trying to do it as a Christmas present for his wife. So that's why I'm calling about the used one you guys have. I was just wondering if I could get pricing on it real quick.
I don't know if I have any. I don't know if I have any more. We had a pretty busy weekend. Let me just double check. Was it the white one that you're talking about?
No, navy blue. I've got the stock number here if you want to look it up.
Get in here.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready for the stock number.
No, go ahead. What's that stock number?
L is in Larry, 502-4070.
4070?
Yep.
Sold everything we had.
Got it. It's sold.
Yeah, I'm looking at my inventory board. I have a picture everywhere on my phone. Just checking before I tell you.
Okay. I mean, I see it on the website, so maybe it just sold.
Yeah, it's just kind of a delay. So we had very between the weekend we sold about 60 cars between Saturday and Friday.
Holy cow.
Friday and Saturday, and I think this was one of them. Yeah, we had a pretty busy weekend.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I think this was one of them. But I'm looking at my inventory. I don't have anything else here. Yeah, that one did sell.
Wow. Okay.
I don't have any used inventory as far as the GXs go.
Okay.
I might have one coming in. I just don't know what combination it would be. We purchased these vehicles out of California.
So you purchased them out of California?
Yeah, they're certified pre-owned. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. How do you, now I'm just trying to like, for my own edification and understanding, like, how do you buy them out of California? Like, how does that work? Help me understand a little bit.
Well, the dealers in California, they try not to sell those vehicles because it brings down their average as far as their MPG score, and their emissions laws for California are different from Texas.
Interesting. Interesting. So I just want to play it back.
Yeah, instead of them going into the market and being sold for the same price non-certified, we purchase those vehicles and sell them. Because that vehicle was priced $10,000 over MSRP.
Yeah, I was wondering, the MSRP couldn't have been 96 grand, was it?
No, it was 85.
Yeah. Okay. So MSRP was 85.9, but then they sell it to y'all. Y'all then certify it and then sell it. I mean, it's pretty much a new vehicle. It's got 11 miles on it. It just has to be, it's marked as certified. Obviously you did the certification, but it's a used car just because the title changed. Got it. Okay. All right. But that one sold over the weekend. Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate you looking at that for me. I'm going to get back on the hunt for my buddy Jack here. He's in Georgia, so I'm in Washington, D.C. I'm just like his go-to guy to help with these types of things. All righty. Thank you so much, and congrats on the great weekend. Hope you do it again. Thanks. Bye-bye. Okay, so there you go. That's the used Lexus GX for $10,000 over MSRP, original MSRP. That was fascinating, though. So the dealer in Texas does a dealer trade or buys it, I should say, from the dealership in California, even though the dealership in California probably has a wait list on this as well, but they don't want it to impact their MPG, I guess, like averages for the store. That's super, super fascinating to me. I think finding a used one is going to be very, very challenging to be able to actually get some headway here. Let's see if we got any text messages. No, we did. We got our first price sheet. Here we go. This is for the Kia. Let's take a quick peek. Give me a second, guys. I'll pull that up on the screen. One second. Okay, so we've got $1,050 off plus the dealer doc fee of $699. I don't think that's going to be quite a big enough discount for us to move the needle. Also, it's only the first pencil. But hey, progress is happiness. So let's see if we can get some more Kia OTDs so we can start to work these against one another. But $1,050 off plus $700 doc fee, so effectively a $450 discount. Don't think that's going to be good enough. Let's actually double check. Give me a second here. Let's see, what have we done on Tellurides recently? $1,085 off, $2,735 off. So that would be the bar that I'm shooting for. Although getting $1,085 off, not too bad recently. I was on an SX. Don't know what the doc fee was on that though. Okay, all right. So this is where we're starting at. This is the pricing we've got our hands on. Let me get a sip of this real quick. So for those of you that are new to the channel, or just tuning in, been live for an hour and 17 minutes. This is called trying to find car deals on very difficult, hard to come by vehicles. We've got Jack, who's trying to get a Christmas gift for his wife, trying to make sure that the car is there with a bow on it before Christmas or by Christmas. Lexus GX is of interest, or the Kia Telluride. The Telluride is much more negotiable than the Lexus GX. We called Lexus dealers at the beginning of this. And at the beginning of the show, you could see wait list, or we just called for a used one, $10,000 over MSRP. We're not doing that. I'm not recommending that in good conscience to anyone. So we've got the first Kia pencil here. We got to keep going. We got to get another Kia OTD so that we have something to compare to. Let me text this dealer back and thank him really quick. Thank you so much. It said contacting 5 dealers and we'll talk with Jack and get back to you. Thanks. All right, let's get our hands on more pricing. All righty. Let me see if Jack texted back. He did. He says he's free. Cool. I'm going to give him a call really quick. Give me a second, guys. 1 second here. I don't know if he's going to recognize the number I'm calling from, but let's try him. Nah.
Hello.
Hey, Jack, it's Zach. How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me, Jack?
How are you?
Hey, doing well. Hey, I'm live right now. I'm not sure if you saw that in my text, so hope you don't mind. But man, I've been going at this for about an hour 15 for you now. I got some good info if you're up for it. Okay, the Lexus GX. We are going to have a hard time getting our hands on that for Christmas. If we could do like a Valentine's Day present, we're probably looking good. The reality from having called 4 or 5 dealerships is we got to get on a wait list to get one at MSRP. Or I just got off the phone with a used car dealer or a Lexus dealership that had one for sale that was used, but they marked it up $10,000 over MSRP. So, and it's sold this past weekend. So the GX, I'm happy to keep calling more dealers. I'm more than happy to, because we've been able to get these done at MSRP. I'm feeling concerned that I won't be able to make it a Christmas gift is the issue.
Okay. All right. So
So that I understand. What do you think about, is there any other ones out there that you think are interesting, or you think we just have to, what else do you think?
Yep. I didn't just stop there. So I've started contacting Kia dealers for you because I know the Telluride's interesting. We can get the captain's chairs. We can get the navy blue exterior, the blue exterior, the brown interior. I got my first quote from a dealer here. I got to get 3 or 4 more before I can give you anything with confidence. But, I've got $1,050 off of a 2025 Kia Telluride. So that was the path I was going to start going down, was the Kia, was the Telluride, and just making sure we had the blue exterior, brown interior, and the captain's chairs. If something else, like the Discovery is still an option here, the Land Rover Discovery. So I'm happy to make some calls there as well. The price point is going to be different between the Kia and the Land Rover, that's for sure. The Land Rover will be back up in kind of that Lexus price range.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, I'm almost tempted to wait and get the nicer one. I don't love waiting till like Thanksgiving, but not Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, but I have a couple of gifts, so I could probably keep myself out of the doghouse. And this is more just kind of a fun thing, but I think it'd be more fun. Like the GX would be more fun than the Kia. I kind of was thinking, the more I thought about it, so that's why I lean, or the Land Rover. Both of those I feel like are more fun and nicer than that. And then the only other one that I just know she's very important is fine with is like a Tahoe with captain chairs. I know it's not quite as luxurious as the GX or the Land Rover, but the key is probably, if I'm being honest, a distant fourth. And then the more I think about it, I'd just rather wait if I couldn't get one of those 3.
So why don't I do this then, Jack? Because I agree with you. I mean, they're comparable vehicles, but they're not in the same class. Why don't I make some calls for the Land Rover? We know we have on the sidelines an at MSRP deal. I can get that lined up for you. An at MSRP deal on a GX. It'll be an allocation. It'll kind of be like, finger in the air, hand waving to know exactly when it's going to come in. But we know we can get that lined up. Let me make some calls for the Land Rover, for the Discovery. And then if or was the Discovery or the Defender? Which one is she interested in?
I think
It's the Defender. Yeah. So let me make some phone calls for the Defender. Let me see what I can find there in terms of pricing, and see if I can get you some options later on in the day. And then, we could look back at the Tahoe, but I think if you're up for it, let's go the Defender route for a minute here. And we know the backup is the GX.
Yeah, the backup GX and MSRP, I think I could probably, but I could make that work.
Yeah. I mean, I was talking to our team. They've done 2 GX deals recently, and they were able to get both at MSRP. And then from the calls that I made, and I encourage you, I'll send you the link, like I said earlier, to the live. You can watch me call these dealers, man. It's funny. They're laughing at me saying, "You're trying to get that done by Christmas?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course I am." They're saying, "Okay, good luck," So I think realistically, yeah. I mean, the used one sold $10,000 over MSRP. Yeah. Which, I can't. If you're doing that, you're doing that without me, man. I'm not involved in that one.
Yeah.
That does not feel great. Yeah, even though the Lexi, whatever it is, they don't depreciate that much. Still, that'd be nuts. So let me make a few phone calls to some Land Rover dealers now in your area and see if I can get some pricing for that. And then I can give you another call back later on today.
Awesome. All right. Well, I really appreciate it.
Cool. And yeah, if you don't mind, save this number. I don't, shocker, I don't use my personal when I do these live streams. So save this number too, if you don't mind. Appreciate you, Jack. All right.
Thanks, Adam.
Enjoy the day. Thanks. Bye. Okay. Love Jack. Super rational. Willing to wait if we need to for the GX, but let's see if we can get the Land Rover. Yeah. We've got, you didn't ask him what the guy paid for the used one. How do we know it sold over MSRP? He said they listed it. They listed it for $10,000 over MSRP, and it sold over the weekend. So I'm feeling pretty confident that that's what happened there. Let's see. Does the Defender even have captain's shares in the back? Let's do a little work here. Whoops. Go through these photos. Oh, I don't think we're doing a 2-door Defender. That's not what Jack wants for his wife. Whoops, my bad. There we go. 4-door Defender. And he's going to want a nicer one than this. I know, Jack. But let's see. What's the second row of seats? Yeah, it's a bench. I don't know. Does anyone in the chat know? Shamelessly asked. Does anyone in the chat know if the Defender comes with a captain's chair second row? I'm really not sure. I got to figure that out. All right. Let's see what we can find here. Look at this one. I really don't think it does. Yeah, it's just going to have the bench back seat. Don't know how I feel about that for him. Let's actually go to Land Rover, their website, and let's build this really quick. Defender, we want to build it. Let me build it. Yeah, the Defender 110. Build and reserve. Here we go. Gonna do this as a way to find available inventory. I think Jack's gonna want something a little nicer for his wife. Engine, I think, is fine. Urban Pack, we want. What is that? That's the blue. Roof color, exterior options. All right. Yep. Great. Yeah, see, I don't think they offer, I'm pretty sure they don't offer a captain's chair option. It comes with split bench second row seats. Yeah, I don't think they have a captain's chair. Oh, it does. Okay. The 130, Justice. Okay, 130. All right. Jack, hope you don't mind me spending your money, man. We got to look for a 130. There we go. All right, so let's do this. But there you go. On the 130, we don't have blue as an exterior option. This is about to be fun. We're about to be back on the phone with Jack in a minute here. Let me get that. Let's see. All right, seat options. Captain's chairs. There we go. Nice. Confirm. Okay, summary. Let's see some inventory. Find matches. $30305. Doesn't really matter to me. I just want to find some in inventory. Let's see. Yep. Nope. On the captain's chairs. These are 110s, so those won't have it. It's really a bummer that the Land Rover website won't just search all their available inventory for the one that we want. All right, let's see here. Yeah, no captain's chairs on that. Let's try one more. Let's see here. Yeah, I feel like the captain's chairs for the Land Rover is going to be the sticking point. I'm like 99% sure It's going to be the sticking point. Okay. All right. But this is what we do, folks. This is literally the service that we offer. Thank goodness we've got a team that does this way better than I do. But let's make a phone call. Let's see if we can get some help here finding one that's going to meet his requirements. So let's see. We had the closest one. Be great to work with the dealer right now. Dealer in Buckhead. Let's give them a call and see if they can locate one for us. All right. So we need Land Rover of Buckhead. There's the phone number. All right. Let's give them a call.
To provide the very best service, this call may be recorded.
Thank you for calling Tennessee Jaguar Land Rover Buckhead. This call may be recorded for quality assurance. For service, press 1. For sales, press 2. For parts, press 3. For any other inquiries, press 0. Thank you for calling Tennessee Land Rover Jaguar Buckhead. This is Christy speaking. How can I help you?
Hey there, ma'am. My name is Zach. I was calling to see if I could find a vehicle in stock. If you could help me try and identify one.
Sure. Hi, Zach. My name's Christy, by the way.
Thanks, Christy. It cut out there, so glad to get your name. So, Christy, I have a dear friend. He's down in your area, lives right nearby. He's trying to surprise his wife for Christmas with a great present. And I'm like the go-to in the family and friends group for car buying help. I was originally tasked with trying to find a Lexus GX, which, holy cow, trying to get my hands on one of those by Christmas time seems impossible. The Defender, the 130 with captain's chairs, was a backup. So now I'm starting to call some Land Rover dealers for them. I was curious. I looked on your website. I can't quite find one that matches, but I was calling to see if maybe there was something I couldn't find online.
Okay, so Zach, just so I can help you out the best I can. So I just want to recap everything to make sure I got everything that you're asking me for. So
Yeah, of course.
For either a Lexus GX or a Defender 130?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the GX, to be clear, like I've called 5 Lexus dealers all throughout the South, and we're not going to be able to get our hands on one of those by Christmas. So I'm now looking for the Defender.
So from what I understand, and I can't speak for every Land Rover, but the 3 Land Rovers that are attached in the north side of Atlanta that all our stores, I can see all their inventory.
Perfect.
The Defender does have the captain's chairs, but majority of them are going to be landing in January. But there is one that is incoming here. I'm gonna have to go double check and see because like the time can change slightly after the shipping. So I can look into that and find out exactly when it's going to land. But from what my understanding was, it's going to be the last week of December.
Last week of December. Okay, and that's a Defender with.
Incoming car.
No, I know. The conflict here is trying to get this done by Christmas. So even this might not. Yeah, captain's chairs is like the one across all of these. I've been calling for Tellurides. Like I'm across the board for these folks. I'm just trying to help them out as best I can. They just need captain's chairs in the back. Like I think I can get them to be, wiggle on exterior, interior color, but captain's chairs is a requirement.
Well, what I would love to do since that's the goal for you.
Yep.
I can find out any Defender that's coming in with the captain's chairs if it's going to be for Christmas, but I have to go to the main guy that can see the entire computer. I'm just trying to save you time from calling everybody in the city because there's only so many Land Rovers anyway. I can find out for you and call you back.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I would greatly appreciate that.
That would just keep you from having to go down this list of, because like North Atlanta, Gwinnett, and us are all the same group.
No, trust me, that would be insanely helpful. Like I have very little interest calling every single dealership, don't worry. So, but I need to, but what I need to do is, I told Jack I would call and get out the door price quotes and work on it like that for him. So I need to get my hands on some numbers, but also it's becoming more clear. No, they have a GMC Denali XL, but it's going to become their beater car up in New York. So that's like, yeah, that's what they're.
Where do they live?
No, they're in your area, 30305. They just have another place up in New York, and they're going to put that car up there as the beater.
Okay, that's the other
cars. I don't know if you know about this, but we can only sell new cars in our territory.
100%, 100%. No. They're right there. It'll be registered in Georgia and everything. It's just, yeah.
As long as because it's not our rule, it's a waiver rule. It's so that you stay local to your dealer. But anyway, yes, I can do that for you. So let me just make sure I have all the information for you correctly. Your name is Zach. It's 828-426-5993.
Yes, exactly.
And you're open to any color combination?
Yeah, we're open on color. The captain's chairs is the big thing. Preferably a dark exterior and the light interior, but again, I don't think that's the deal breaker here.
Okay. If you give me a minute, Zach, I will go and check what I can see for captain's chairs to give you a day. I can even give you a quote.
Yeah.
Are you guys figure trying to get them for Christmas? So I'm going to do my best, but I can't promise anything.
Yeah, no. Don't promise anything. That's A-okay. And you want me to stay on hold? Do you want to text me? Do you want to call me back? What's most convenient? Okay,
Here you go. This way you know that I'm going to follow up. I'm very good about follow up.
Thank you.
I'll make sure that I do everything right, but I'll text you. This way you have my outfit. Is it Z-A-K?
Z-A-C-H.
Okay, you have to ask people nowadays. They have different names.
It's all good.
Okay. I'm just going to text you, make sure you tell me you got it once you got it.
Yeah, and then just so you know, I keep my phone on like do not disturb. So if you want to text me and let me know that you're going to call, or text me and I can call you back, it's just habit. I keep my phone on do not disturb.
I'm going to get back to you in the next 15 minutes, but did you get my text message?
Let me refresh my messages. It hasn't come through yet. No.
Let me make sure. Oh, you know what? I made this is why I make sure
It's all good, ma'am. I appreciate how on it you are.
Be like, sorry, I was just trying to help somebody.
It's all good. Yep,
I think I'm getting into that spirit now.
For sure. I'm right there with you. I want to help out. Yeah. Okay, Christy, I just got your text right here. I'll reply just so you have mine. And then yeah, let me know. Text me, let me know, and then I'll call you back. Thanks, Christy. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thanks. All right. So much going on here. Give me a second, guys. I have to change the battery in my camera, so I'm going to do that really quick. 1 second. Christy was nice. We like Christy. Okay. So we got Christy working for us. Thank you, Christy. And then Michael on our team just slacked me. Lexus North Miami is sometimes has GXs available from when I did my searching. Okay, let's see. Lexus North Miami. Let me double check, make sure I can call a dealership in Florida. I'm not sure if I can, so let me double check that. Drum roll, please. I cannot call a dealership in Florida, so that's a bummer. I mean, I just can't do it live. Florida is a two-person consent state, so unfortunately I can't do that while I'm live here. Don't want to do anything that would be not fair. All right, so we're gonna wait for Christy to get back to us. Christy's on it. Christy's absolutely on it, so I'm really hopeful that Christy comes through clutch here. While we're waiting for her, I'm gonna spend a second. Let me find it. CarEdge.com. Okay, so we're 5 years in. Just for any of you that are new here, my dad and I started CarEdge 5 years ago. It's incredible the amount of growth that we've seen. If we can help you out with anything car buying related, I remember doing this, the concierge business, man, 5 years ago, literally, like this time 5 years ago. First ever deals we were getting done back then. So if we can help you with anything, we've got a team of 62 people here, 62 freaking people that are helping folks nationwide. If we can help you out with anything, we've got our year-end promotion going on right now, as well as documenting and memorializing all the best year-end incentives. So take a peek. It's all available back on CarEdge.com. And hopefully from today, you can see it's a lot of work. What our team does for everyone, it's a lot of work. They are just on the phones constantly. And anyone who does this work, like tremendous kudos to them, because holy cow, you have to have a lot of patience and a lot of perseverance. Yeah, I see people saying I can call Florida. I cannot. Florida is a two-party consent state. I do not feel comfortable calling folks in Florida and saying, hey, do you consent to being recorded while I'm already live with them? If I can figure out a way to call people in Florida where I'm not live with them immediately, then maybe we can skirt around that. But last thing we want to do is break any rules here at CarEdge. We want to do this thing as fair, equitably, legally as possible. So can't be calling dealers in Florida without two-party consent. And honestly, I'm a-okay waiting for Christy right now. She already texted me. I have one. This is great. That is fantastic. Can you please share spec with me and VIN? So with the VIN, I'll be able to look it up on CarEdge. I should be able to get all the specs there. Also, what would OTD be? All right. So like always, whenever we start having a conversation with a dealership, you ask for the out-the-door price. That's the first thing you do. You ask for an out-the-door price. Oh, yeah, this is awesome. Jennifer, Zach helped us get our 4Runner in 2020. Michael at CarEdge just helped us get our Honda Passport last month. Well worth the concierge fee. Yeah, Jennifer, you were the first customer I ever helped. So thank you so much for being here. I think I definitely didn't tell you that at the time, but I'm thrilled to share now. Jennifer was the first customer I ever helped. It was pretty awesome. Way back when. Mookie wants to know, how many deals do your concierges work simultaneously on average? I think we've got some folks at like somewhere between like 10 and 15 customers that are being worked on at once. So yeah, 10 to 15 once. Oh, we've had some thoughtful contributions come through. I need to keep my, oh, wow. Christy's great, by the way. Okay, so this dealership that I contacted for the Land Rover, she's great. She's already responded with an OTD. Okay, 1 second. Let me review. Thank you so much. I love finding people like this who are responsive, who are quick. Let me see. Can I actually share this on my screen? Drum roll, please. Can we share the text messages? Boom. There you go. You guys can see it. Like, Christy is killing it right now. So here, let's do this. I need an email to produce the quote. All right, we're going to use my personal one. All right, so we'll get that. All right, great. So we'll get an OTD. Now let's see here. Let me share my screen differently so you guys can see this again. Sorry, 1 second. Discard. Okay, great. For those of you that are on TikTok, if you join over on YouTube, you can see my screen right now. So encourage you to check us out over on YouTube. Let's double check. Okay, so now we can see this. So we've got, nice, this VIN right here. It's coming in on the 27th, but she says they already have it. All right, so let's just double check with her on that. It says delivery date of 27, but it is on the ground. All right, so we're just confirming it's actually available and on the ground. Let's see. I doubt we have this. Sale 2FE U3 S24 00245. All right, so that's the VIN. So many tabs. Yeah, we don't even have it on the website yet. So this dealer hasn't even listed this for sale yet on their website. Okay, it's going to arrive next week. Okay, got it. So let's get pricing. Oh, it's going to arrive on the 23rd. Wow. All right, if we can get the price here, then we're good to go. Finance lease or cash. He is all right. Sorry, let me share the text messages so you guys can watch this live. My apologies. This is pretty doggone fun. I like doing this. I'm enjoying this very much. I hope y'all watching this enjoy this. Finance lease or cash. He is open-minded to all options. Really going to come down. If there are incentives from OEM. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. All righty. The channel on YouTube is CarEdge Live. CarEdge Live is the channel that we are live streaming on. Whoops, over on YouTube. And my nice camera died, so we're on the webcam. It's really special. Kind of shocked my phone is still. You know how these iPhones, the batteries on them, like, kind of suck? Maybe that's just my experience, but 63% battery. You know what? That's not too bad. All right, so phone's doing okay. We've got Christy. We're working with Christy on this. Let's come back to the chat. We're definitely going to get Giant Bow. If we do this, we're definitely getting Giant Bow. Ken wants to know what the discount is. No discount yet. No discount yet. We're waiting on the price worksheet to come through. We got another text message. Is we only have one incoming before New Year. A lot of people want the Captain Share 130, so if they want it, they would have to. Yeah, we can e-sign this week, ideally. I just need to pricing and obviously have the conversation with Jack. Just need to know the OTD, please. And while I'm texting that there, whoops, okay. While I'm texting that there, so this, I just want to level set actually. So we've got a GX that we were trying to do. We got a GX. Can't do the GX if you're just tuning in now. We were on with Jack earlier, called the customer. We cannot do the GX unless we want to pay $10,000 over MSRP to get it right now. You can get Lexus GX at MSRP 100%, but you're going to have to wait. Well, we're trying to fit a Christmas deadline. Great. We are now working on a Land Rover Defender, which is another challenging vehicle to get your hands on, especially when you want captain's chairs. There's one in the south. Okay, so we got one in the south. It's going to be very difficult. There's very little leverage here. So this comes down to a lot of like what we talk about at CarEdge, market days supply and demand. Jack's not going to expect $10,000 off this thing. No one should expect $10,000 off this thing. You got one of them and there's people that want it. You're not going to have a lot of negotiability versus if we were looking at something like that Telluride, the first pencil we got on the Telluride, totally different car, but the first pencil we got was $1,050 off. Okay. So let's see what happens here. She messaged back. Unfortunately, the only real deal is loyalty money from the owner. We are similar to Porsche, not a volume dealer. Okay. So you are saying MSRP deal. Let's just get confirmation on pricing. While she's doing that, let me check my personal email inbox because that's what I gave her. Let's see if she emailed me over anything. No, nothing yet. Nothing yet. I don't feel great about a Defender at MSRP. I really don't feel great about that. Considering the circumstances to get it by Christmas, okay, we're doing all right. But on a Defender, I'd like to get at least a little bit of money off. Let's see here, though. And obviously here we can go out of state. I mean, we are not... I mean, it's going to be challenging, obviously, because of the Christmas deadline and then transport. Ugh. So I'm not feeling super great. Not feeling super confident. What can we do for Jack? What can we do for Jack? Yeah, we've got plenty of people in the chat. No at MSRP, no to go. Yeah, I totally agree with you guys. So I don't think we're going to be able to, make that happen. Let's see. Tahoe was the other option Jack mentioned. So we could start to look for some Tahoes. Or we're back to the GX at MSRP, which, for what it's worth, is probably the deal I would take. If I was in this situation, I would be going the GX at MSRP. I'd get on a wait list. I'd have it delivered in February or March. But yeah, if this is the only one in the area, which let's look. Let's look. Kathy's saying we give up our leverage when we're desperate to get it by Christmas Eve. Yeah, I think that's one way to look at it. The other would be like we're legitimate and we're trying to move fast. So trying to use that to our advantage here is we're actually trying to get a deal done quickly. So feeling good about that. Let's come back here. We had some kind contributions in the chat. Let me change my screen really quick. Give me 1 second. All right, boom. We're back to here. There you go. CarEdge.com. Okay, so earlier in the show, this isn't even a show. This is me just trying to freaking get pricing from Jenny Flute. Thank you, Jenny Flute. Thanks for your cool information. What's the realistic out the door price for a Honda CRV Sport? All right, let's see what we can do here. Honda CRV Sport. First place I'm going. I'm going to see what others paid for Honda CRV Sports. CRV. $3,000 off of MSRP, $3,396 off of MSRP, $2,200 off of MSRP, $1,000 back in July off of MSRP. These first three that we're looking at here, guys, these are all recent. These are all within the past, what is that, since November 5th? Whoops, I know I'm covering up one of them, but so Jenny Flute, who contributed over on the YouTube channel, I'm saying a realistic OTD, taxes, fees, obviously you've got to factor those back in, but it looks like we've been able to, for our concierge customers, been able to get anywhere from $2,200 to $3,400 off. So that would be the ballpark, the estimation there, and then obviously add back in taxes and fees. Thank you for the contribution. James is saying, what about an Escalade? I talked to Jack about an Escalade. If we're going to go back down kind of like the domestic path, he was saying the Tahoe instead of the Escalade. James also saying, how does CarEdge negotiate on luxury vehicles like Bentley, Rolls-Royce, and other brands that have been sitting on the lot for more than 6 months? I don't think we do many deals for luxury vehicles like Bentley, Rolls-Royce. Really, our service, quite frankly, even what I'm doing for Jack here, I mean, we help folks like Jack frequently, but it's more of these like Honda CRVs, the Toyota RAV4s, the more, I don't call them volume vehicles, but more like mainstream vehicles is really where our concierge service, shines. So, little bit of a challenge on some of these more rare, harder to come by vehicles. I'm thinking what we do is we give Jack a call and we let him know, hey, I think our best bet is going to be the GX. I think he'll want to know about the Tahoe though. He's going to ask me about the Tahoe. So let's at least contact a dealer about a Tahoe. Let's just get a pulse for what the Tahoe market looks like in his area. Reset this 30305. And we're looking for Tahoes. So you can see here, guys, a little bit of a goose chase to try and help our customers, but it's the least we can do. This is what we do. All right, let's take a peek. I just want to get a gut check on these Tahoes. All right, captain's chairs. All righty, let's find our blue exterior. Yep. Start taking a peek at a few of these. Man, the Tahoes are expensive. Whoa. This looks like it's got the dark interior. Yeah, captain's chairs though, so that's a good sign. Dark interior as well. Let's see, does the Tahoe have an option? Let's go color. Do we have a beige option? No, we don't have a beige option on the interior. So I think we're going to be looking at a dark interior, which was a no-go. So I'll actually have to call Jack. All right, let's call him. Let's call him. 1 second, gang. So I had an outbound call. Let me make sure I got the right number. All righty, let's call Jack. Hey, Jack, how are you? I'm doing well, doing well. Can you hear me okay? Hey, can you hear me, Jack?
Yes.
Cool. Hey, sorry to bother you. Just wanted to give you a little bit of an update. So, contacted a couple dealers for the Defender. There's going to be one Defender that's got the captain's chairs on the ground before Christmas. So we're going to have one in the area. The tricky thing is, with it only being one, the deal would be at MSRP, and I don't feel great about that. We've been able to get folks 3, 4, 5% below MSRP, but because it's the only one on the ground and we're trying to do it for Christmas, that's where they've got the leverage on us. So I don't love that. So then I was starting to look at the Tahoes, but I remember when you and I had last talked, we didn't want a dark interior. So the Tahoes, I think, are more limited to a dark interior. So just wanted to check in with you before I started going too far down the Tahoe path for you.
Yeah, she was like very adamant about the dark interior.
Yep.
So that's probably a no-go on that. But the Defender, how much is the Defender?
The Defender that I was looking at, the one that I got a sheet for, give me 1 second here. I got so many doggone tabs open. The Defender's at 81 and change, like 80, yeah, 81.4.
81.4. And that one, what's the color interior?
The exterior color on this one is white and then a light interior, light cloud perforated Windsor leather seats. So it's a white exterior and a light interior.
Got it. You know what? I mean, my instinct is to just kind of wait on the for either the GX or the only reason I really is like white would be sort of least sort of favorite color as well. So
yep.
So,
yeah, I knew that when I was reaching out to him. I know we want like the blue or the darker exterior, but I can spread out a little wider for the Defender and see if we can find one that's got the captain's chairs. But I think the 130, which is the trim for this, that has the captain's chairs, it's pretty. I don't want to say it's pretty rare, but it's less common.
Okay. Well, I think on that one I will sort of pass one because it's not the ideal color and it's at MSRP. So I would do the GX and fully aware that it probably isn't going to come to until February. And I could just be like, hey, we're on a waiting list. It'll arrive in 6 weeks.
I'm telling you, man, the CGI image of it is going to look really good. We can get it printed out on some nice card stock or something.
All right, that's fine. I think that's fine. I think that'll get the job done.
Let me. I'm not ready to go pencils down quite yet. Let me try and make a few more phone calls. But I think if push comes to shove by end of today, if the best option we've got on the table is getting on a wait list for the GX, let's go that path. And then I just want to confirm it would be the blue exterior, brown interior, captain's chairs. Is there anything else? Because now we're going down the path of ordering one. Lexus doesn't have an ordering system; it's an allocation system. But we can spend more time going through all the trim levels and everything. Like I'd want to make sure this checks all of your boxes, all of her boxes.
Yeah, so the thing is that she wanted like heated seats. She likes the heated steering wheel. I'm assuming they have backup cameras for.
Yep.
Sort of standard. I can't think of anything. Those are the things that she mentioned.
Sure.
I can't think of anything. Again, as you can tell, we're not huge car people, so something that's nice that she gets her heated seats and heated steering wheel, and she's not going to back up and probably crash. She's probably checked most of the boxes.
For sure. All right. Well, then, Jack, what'll likely happen next is like I said, I'm not ready to go pencils down quite yet on the Christmas piece, but I'm pretty close. And then what'll happen is we'll get on a wait list, and then these dealers will require a deposit. So that's at the point where I'll get you in touch with the dealership and we'll get the deposit down. And then it's just a waiting game. And obviously I'll continue to, check in for you. And that's like, what we do here with the services, keep checking in for you. But then it'll just be a waiting game. We'll have a window when it's expected to arrive and all that fun stuff. But that's, give me 30 more minutes of banging my head up against this wall. Okay.
All right. Well, I appreciate it.
All right, Jack. Thanks for taking my call, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, thanks. Bye. We're getting thirsty, folks. Whoa. All righty. We're not going pencils down yet. Like I said, I can't call Florida dealers. Can't call Florida dealers live. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, actually. You know what? I've been live for 2 hours. I'm going to call a Florida dealer off the air because, again, I can't. It's two-party consent state. I'm not going to risk anything here. Then I will call a Florida dealer. Michael on the team, reached out to me and said that he's been able to do some GX deals with the dealer down there. So I'll call them. I'll see if we can get any action there. We probably won't, but I'll try. And then what I'll do is I'll get back with Jack. Well, I'll get back with the local Lexus dealer, one of the ones that I called earlier, and I will take a stab at getting on the wait list there. We'll continue this saga tomorrow because you know what? We're gonna help Jack out as quickly as possible. Try and get this in his driveway for his wife by February. For those of you that are unfamiliar, CarEdge.com started this company 5 years ago. It was actually just reflecting. It was literally 5 years ago, December of 5 years ago. I have a personal website where I've been very public about the journey of building this business. And what's fascinating is if you go back, you can see the original blog post, why I quit my I was really proud of myself back then, whatever. Why I quit my lucrative job at 24 to go into business with my dad. So really proud. We're coming up on 5 years here of building CarEdge and doing it transparently, trying to be open, trying to be honest, putting my best foot forward, putting our best foot forward to try and help you all out. So if we can assist with anything, please consider CarEdge.com. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate everything that y'all have done for us. And we've got a fundraiser. My dad and I are going to be doing a fundraiser. It'll be Saturday. So not tomorrow, not the next day, Saturday, in memory of my mom who passed away from lung cancer. Last year, we raised almost $15,000 for Massachusetts General Hospital. We're going to be doing the same thing this year. My dad's going to match up to $5,000. I'm really, I can't, I don't know. It's tough for me to also match up to $5,000. I don't have $5,000 sitting around, but I'll match some amount, maybe like $1,000. And then maybe we can get the company to match some as well, maybe like another $1,000 from the company. So, it'll be really fun. Hopefully we can raise a lot of money. That'll be Saturday. And then I'll come back here tomorrow. I will not let Jack's saga go unfinished. I'll come back on live tomorrow and we'll tune in for more of that. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Thanks for joining. And appreciate it. Ken wants to know, what is the fee for you to negotiate my car deal live? Ken, at this point, you've watched me for 2 hours. You should want the team to do it. I want to be very clear. All right. You should, you should absolutely have the team do it. And our fee's $999. So encourage you to check that out back on CarEdge.com. All right, folks. Happy Monday. Catch you later. We'll do TikTok first.